Welcome to my channel. My name is Jatna. I am a mother of three and a wife. I am a lover of anything pretty and home decor. I love to cook. I love to clean and organize my home. If that is something you are interested in as well, then hopefully this is the right spot for you. Today, I just got back from the gym and I'm trying to do a quick cleanup before I shower. Right now, I am currently cutting the fabric part underneath this bench because my cat has scratched it up. Something about having children and pets in your home is that it almost feels like they're constantly trying to destroy everything that's there. So over the years, I have just learned to fix things, and if something is broken, just put a pretty pillow in front of it. I used to get very upset when things would get ruined in my home, and I just learned that that is part of life. Things are meant to be used, and you just have to take care of it. The alternative is to just change things every year. And honestly, furniture is very heavy. It's also very expensive. And I just don't want to be swapping out my furniture constantly just to have the same problem again. I used to beat myself up for not keeping a clean home. And I have learned over the years that the mess will always come back. It is part of life, and when you have things, it just needs to be put back in its place. It does not mean anything about you necessarily. There are some people that, for some reason, they're just able to keep a home clean and it does not stress them out. For me, it is something that I have had to work on over the years. So now, if I find myself overly stimulated by the mess, I just focus on organizing the pillows first. And then once I see the pillows, and that just kind of gets my juices going, and then I can sweep and maybe I might be able to vacuum as well. And if honestly the pillows is all I can do, then that is perfectly fine as well. Now, I will be honest, we do have to keep our home clean. It is very important for ourselves and our children, but we also can't make ourselves overly stressed about it to the point where it actually paralyzes you. So just remind yourself that it is okay for your home to get messy, and you just have to clean it up. The mess will come back and it can be frustrating, but that's just part of life. And if you are not having to clean up a mess or home decor or toys or do the dishes, it means you don't have anything. So I'd rather have things to clean up after than have nothing at all. On the days that I go to the gym, I clean the bathroom because it is my least favorite chore. There's just something about it that is just not fun for me. I always used to change this chore when I was younger for the dishes because it just gives me the creeps. Now, back to me mentioning earlier how sometimes we spend more time debating and being upset about having to do something when we could have accomplished it within 10 minutes. There's something about these curtains that I'm just not quite sure about. And I thought it was because I wanted it higher. So I lift up the curtains to see if I liked it. And of course I did not. And then I left it like that for 2 days. So today I just got the motivation to put it back down at the same level as the other curtain. This maybe took me 10 minutes. and then I was done. And that's one less thing on my to-do list. Now that my home is clean, it's time for some self-care. Whenever I take care of myself and my physical appearance, I am more motivated and in a much better mood. Over the years, I have learned how to blow dry my hair, wax my eyebrows, and give myself manicures and pedicure. I am kind of aiming to look clean and presentable. I feel that the more that you play with your hair and makeup, you learn kind of what looks good on you and what your style is. And it's also a fun way of expressing yourself.
I'm freezing outside, I feel my skin tight, my coat is inside, but I look up at you, I tracked your plane ride, for when you're in tonight, tell me when is the next time I run to you, it sounds insane.
The thrift store this month have been amazing. I have been finding many good quality clothing, but I am trying to not buy as much this month. So if you love thrifting, this is a great time to go check out your thrift stores. I just measure things with my hands. I don't worry about it too much. There we go. Center it. Put my finger right where I want it to fall. And we make a hole. There we go. Perfect. So, it's totally a little bit to that side. But that's okay. So what I do, but I don't have right now. So as soon as I get some, I put little gummies like right here on each side so they don't move, because I know they'll be moving a lot since they're right next to the door. I got this shelf. I actually have an identical one. I have it in my kitchen for spices, but when I grabbed it, I was thinking about getting it for my husband because he needs more space to put his cologne and his lotions. But I think I'm going to put it in the kitchen right underneath the other one so I can have more space, and I'll just look for another shelf for him. And then I got this. I was planning on putting it in the living room over the French doors that we have, but I don't think it's gonna fit with the height. So I'm just going to put it in my room above my closet doors. It's still beautiful and I'm excited to hang this up. So right now I have these measuring spoons and cups hanging off of it. They're brothers and sisters. Oh, that one sticks out a little bit. But anyways, no one's gonna be looking. I wish now I would have moved that over more. All right, I think right about here is what I need. And then right at the center. Oops. And with this little wonky measurement, I'm gonna measure right over here. I really am debating if I want to move that. I'm just gonna leave it there for right now. Okay. I know a lot of people don't like doing laundry, but laundry is actually one of my favorite chores. And, you know, it can be frustrating when sometimes the younger kids just throw everything back in and you know that it's not quite dirty, or they either maybe wore it once or wore it for 10 minutes and then wanted to change. So that is frustrating. But other than that, I love fabric and I love clothing. I went to school for fashion design, and since I was a child, I always liked making my own clothes. So I think that has helped me in my love for clothing and textiles.